Hey guys, it's Frank. Welcome back to my channel. One thing that I really cannot stand out in Toronto, and it is the rats that I see in downtown Toronto. They literally disgust me. You know when it's late at night at YouTube and you start going through that YouTube rabbit hole and you have the most random videos appear up on your screen, and I was on my homepage and yeah, this video caught my attention. It's titled Toronto rat population increases with fall construction season. Why don't we react to this video of Toronto's rat population increasing out here, and I'll give you my thoughts on it as a person that has, let's just say, seen enough rats in my lifetime. And so with that said, guys, if you want, give this video a good old smash, and now let's react to the rat issue.
Look around the city's public spaces amid the garbage bins and the gardens, and you'll likely find the latest issue with rodents. Rats are everywhere, to the point where you can find traps outside of buildings.
Usually bad stuff occurs in general when you're out in the back alley, and the rat might not be your biggest concern, but at least it's daytime, and that looks like a pretty big rat mouse trap
Outside of buildings, perhaps evidence that they're trying to overcome the raccoon as Toronto's official wildlife mascot.
Speaking about raccoons, I noticed the raccoons out in Toronto, you know, I thought they'd be afraid of humans, but, you know, they are immune. Like, you will come close to it, and then you could probably even pet it like a dog. They're not afraid for some odd reason. I think they're just, like, so used to, like, the sheer volume of people in Toronto. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Anyone in the comment section that knows why raccoons aren't scared of people, let me know down below.
Rats multiply very quickly. A female rat can have up to 6 litters a year, 8 to 18 pups per litter. So the multiplication factor is significant.
But what did he say? Six litters? 6 batches, litters, whatever they want to call it. That's a little bit too much for my interest.
Pest control company Orkin recently declared Toronto as the rattiest city in Canada. Not surprisingly, given the number of posts gone viral on social media. Whether it be dozens scurrying about at near crosstown construction at Yonge and Eglinton, or the many resting in the nooks and crannies at Nathan Phillips Square.
Kind of funny how once upon a time when I was a kid, I used to own pet hamsters. Now my sister, who might be watching, can attest to this. Like, we used to play with hamsters, and you know, we thought they were like cute little rodents. And you know, ever since like living out in Toronto, and I see like these rats or mice that look similar to hamsters, like, oh, it just like, oh, anything that's like rodent-like, it disgusts me. Like, this video might just be me just telling you guys how disgusted I am by rats.
Even our own Faiza Amin experiencing the vermin up close and personal.
Bill, aka I see one right now, aka boo-hoo rats.
Look, I did a marathon 2-3 weeks ago, and I was actually at Nathan Phillips Square, and I remember when we walked back home, I remember seeing lovely rats on my way home, and I'm like, ooh.
Look at this. Look at this. Rat. Oh. Okay. Ah!
That's what I do when I see a rat. I scream on top of my lungs. Like, it's they scare you. Like, you forget how massive these things are. Like, you think they're like mouse size. Like, no, rats are massive. Basically, I feel for this woman. I know how it feels to be walking at night, late at night, and a dirty rat runs across from you.
It's an issue. We do see it in construction season. I know that's kind of year-round in Toronto, but in the fall, in particular, we do see spikes in the numbers of rat.
I have another story where I'm not sure if it was a rat or a mouse, but I remember one time some sort of rodent actually chewed up my car battery in my hood. So I think they like climbed underneath my hood and bit the wires, because I remember starting my car one day and I was like, what the heck, why isn't my car battery charging? And they opened up the hood, and the manufacturer the dealership was just like,
yeah, you see these remains? It looks like some rodent chewed your wires. I'm like,
The City of Toronto deals with rodents in different ways. Property standards will deal with some complaints, while Toronto Public Health investigates food premises. Just last week, Mayor John Tory admitted there was a problem with garbage, among other things in Toronto, and the need to clean things up. New York City announced 2 weeks ago that it's changing the times garbage can be set out on the street to keep rats from coming up for a meal.
for anyone that's curious, there's a documentary called Rats 2016, and it depicts how out of control the rat situation is out in New York City. And yeah, I just remember a scene where a rat comes out of the toilet. I'm pretty sure my good friend who might be watching this video, you remember this movie or documentary. It's not it. See if I remember this, that's how you know it's pretty disgusting.
Biggest swing that you can take at cleaning up our streets is to shut down the all-night, all-you-can-eat rat buffet.
And it's not just New York subways. Rats in the TTC are making their way from the tracks below onto station platforms, front and center for riders to see.
Oh yeah, for sure. When you're on the TTC, so the Toronto Transit, basically our subway line, you will at least see one of these things at least once during your week, should you be a normal commuter.
To see. The city says it's not responsible for issues on private property, and residents should call pest control companies to help with any infestation.
We're trying to identify and educate residents and businesses on what they can do to identify and prevent rat infestations. And it's everyone's. Everyone plays a part in controlling the rat population.
Why did he have like a little smirk on his face right when he said that? When everyone has a play into controlling the rat control, and he's like, makes me think maybe he was the one that likes the rats in the city. I don't know. I just want to blame it on someone else.
If you're looking for help on your own property, Orkin Canada does have a few suggestions. Landscaping, keeping trees and shrubs and bushes away from your home. Make sure you're clearing out any excess water from your gutters or bins in the area. And don't let food get scattered about either in order to keep those critters away. Mark McAllister, City News.
Yeah, I mean, totally fair. I think the big thing is just leaving food out in general. It's kind of tough when you, like, say you are taking out the trash, you have trash outside, inevitably you're going to have a lovely visitor, either raccoons or rats. But, yeah, I guess there's some ways to prevent. I don't know. I have no idea. All in all, I just want to say this was a very interesting video depicting the rat population increase out in Toronto. Not a big fan of it. If you really absolutely hate rat and you want a city that is rat-free out in Canada, or the closest thing to it would actually be Calgary, like I was saying before, because they actually have laws in place where they say no rats, or even pet rats. I'm not sure why some people have a pet rat, but anyhow, that's not really my thing, and I'm sorry if I offended anyone that has a pet rat. But anyhow, with that said, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and follow my good old millennial journey. If you like me reacting to City News related videos, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.